What do I need to start BJJ? Sometimes when we want to start something new, we have a million reasons why we shouldn't start now. We have great ways of convincing ourselves that it's not the perfect time because we don't have absolutely perfect conditions. I'm here to tell you today that you can. Today, we're going to be going over everything you need to start Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And the first thing is 2 hands and 2 feet. This is essentially all you need, and it's not even the minimum requirement. There are people out there with missing limbs practicing Jiu-Jitsu. This sport is very dynamic, and you adapt everything to your body type and your ways of thinking to make the sport your own. We use our God-given attributes to adapt our body types to the sport. This is why Jiu-Jiteros are some of the most dangerous people around. Because apart from our mental resilience, we are essentially great problem solvers. Another thing you may need before starting Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a strong mental drive. This sport is not easy. Although you don't really need anything physically to start BJJ, this is a sport that is far from easy, as said earlier. We need to be tough and know that we are going to fail many times. You can spend a lifetime doing this sport and still feel like a beginner compared to certain people. There's a saying that you only start learning BJJ when you reach to the black belt level, because only then do you know enough to begin to understand techniques. There are so many questions and so much to learn. This is a fairly new sport and it's constantly evolving. It's very fluid in a sense of how techniques are taught and used. New techniques are still being made. But anyways, I digress. Mental toughness comes with the terrain, and you should keep that in mind before you start BJJ. If you're enjoying this content, please consider liking and subscribing for BJJ content and more. It really helps me out and supports the page. Anyways, let's get back into it. I would say that you'd probably need a certain level of fitness. Although BJJ is more or less technically oriented because it's supposedly made for the little guy, you still need to be very fit. You may see that certain high-level practitioners are able to roll round after round after round. This is not necessarily that they are fit. This could mean that their technique has gotten to such a high level that they expend a lot less energy than us beginners. However, we are not at that level just yet. We tend to use a lot more strength and cardio to attempt to get the job done. This means that it would help initially to have some sort of cardio and strength and conditioning. Don't get me wrong, you will still get absolutely smashed on your first day of training and probably be thinking that this didn't help at all. But what can I say? It's the nature of the sport. And that's how everyone feels on their first day. As you could see, there's not much that you need to do this sport, except for 1 or 2 working limbs and a good mindset. I must warn you though, that it's not for the weak and it's not easy, but nothing worth doing is. Anyways guys, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next training session.